outside foot, right for followers, left for leaders. Looks like this. We go triple hop, shoot-a-doo hop. We pointed out that we also have a slight rotation between us. This is not something you need to work too hard to lead leaders.
Just let it happen.
Let it happen.
We talked about a few different options that you have with the kicks. You can keep them very neutral, like this, all right? Not even really a kick. We're just letting our foot come off the ground. But you also have different ways you can style these kicks. We use hitch kicks. And you can do that on either kick, and we can also do it independently of one another.
I can decide to do hitch kicks without Christian leading them. Similarly, if he wants to do hitch kicks, I don't have to do them. It should keep the feeling of the basic relatively similar. We can also do double kicks. Looks like this. Shoot-a-doo kick. It's much more common, and I think it feels better with our outside kick. Shoot-a-doo hop, shoot-a-doo hop, shoot-a-doo hop, shoot-a-doo hop. And similarly to the hitch kicks, it does not have to be led. It's something that we can just choose as an individual styling. We then took this basic into kick-outs. Looks like this. We'll do a basic first, then we'll do the prep. We go basic kick, shoot-a-hop, and triple prep, triple kick, triple kick.
We talked about keeping these triples right underneath our body and really using the rotation. If you also pay attention to this hand hold, we're allowing it to really go back and forth to allow us to open up into this rotation. And in contrast to our Charleston kickouts, we can really use that rotation and make it feel nice and really emphasize it, which hopefully you got from that little demonstration.
To close this up, we'll just have leaders bring their hand around the follower's back. We want to go back in, hop, shoot-a-doo hop, shoot-a-doo hop, instead of connecting with the hip. Hop, and we'll just put our foot on the ground for our next triple step. Last point about the kickouts is that we want to maintain kind of a consistent posture. So when we do our forward kick here, we have our bodies kind of out over our feet. We keep that the same all the way through this movement so that we can fall out a little bit over this kick. And we're not wasting any time doing big posture shifts and stuff like that. We then did fall off the logs. It looks like this. Let's do it this way. We'll do a basic kick.
We're going to use our same entrance that we used for kickouts to get into all the logs.
We'll go triple kick.
And triple
step, cross. Cross step, switch, switch, cross step, switch, switch, cross.
And we can exit after any cross step, like so.
Cross
and
step, triple
hop.
shoot-a-doo hop. Major points about the fall of the logs. We want to make sure that this is a static position. So leaders, we encourage you to move away from the followers a little bit on this triple step, and also to really confidently hit this position. And once we get our footwork going, we want to make sure that this changes as little as possible until we get to our exit and we lead this out, triple kick, we then did inside crosses. Footwork was exactly the same, we're just changing our orientation. We also changed our frame. So we go palm to palm here and kind of lift everything up. And we stay pretty solid. We're both engaging our muscles and holding ourselves together. So it looks like this. We'll go basic kick, shoot-a-hop, then triple kick, triple and across. Switch, switch, cross, switch, switch, cross, and across, then triple kick, shoot-a-doo-hop.
So just like we build the contrast of bringing all of this up, going into our inside crosses. After our last cross step, we're really going to orient ourselves towards the ground on that triple and drop it all down to exit our inside crosses.
When we finish with sliding doors, which looks like this, we'll show it. We'll do a basic hop, shoot-a-hop. We use any basic for the leaders to reach up and grab the follower's left hand. Then on any inside kick, we'll triple step stretch, triple kick, triple kick, triple kick. We talked about having a nice relaxed connection with our fingers here so that as we move by each other, these hands can kind of like swivel. And we don't want to grip each other because then our arms will get into weird shapes. So we keep that nice and relaxed. We create just enough stretch to allow us to travel sideways on our triple. And I create this stretch mostly just by letting my kick swing across my body.
Yep, me too. This is a pretty linear movement, right?
Yep, and then to close this off, we'll stretch, and then bring this hand up and over. So without stopping, it looks like this. We'll go stretch, shoot, ba-doo, pop, shoot, ba-doo,
Stop myself here, forward.
ba-doo, pop, and then we're right back in our basic. Christian showed an alternate entrance, which was to, instead of holding on the side here, we can extend that stretch a little bit. Shoot, ba-doo,
So you can
pop.
emphasize this stretch even a little bit more by disconnecting here.
Shoot, ba-doo, pop.
You can get into it that way.
And here's a bonus exit for you. Instead of exiting on the same side that we started, we're going to go the other way. Hop.
We're going to swing out here. Bam! Shoot, bow.
Ah,
And so
nice.
on the other side, and you're just going to rotate out on that kick, similar to kick outs. And you can either snap back into your basic and close, or you can stay in kick outs from there. But there's a fun little variation for you. Go out, check out all the videos, watch John Bedrosian dance, learn about the whole timers, talk to us, and we can give you more resources. Thank you so much for coming tonight. It really means a lot to us that